Now, pensioners in Adamawa State are set for major relief as Governor Ahmed Fintiri approves the release of 8 billion naira to clear outstanding arrears owed to retirees across the state and its 21 local government areas. Speaking in Yola while inaugurating a 9-member committee to oversee the payment, the governor said the move reflects his administration's firm commitment to the welfare of workers and pensioners. Jesse Daniel reports.
For years, pensioners in Adamawa State have struggled with unpaid benefits. Some wait for several years to receive their entitlement. Many say the delay has left them battling financial hardship. Now relief is on sight as the state government inaugurates a steering committee for the disbursement of 8 billion naira to clear pension arrears in the state. Governor Adamawa Fintiri, represented by the Secretary to the state government, says the intervention is part of ongoing effort to reposition the civil service and protect the dignity of retirees who gave their productive years to the state.
The governor has asked me to announce formally that a provision has been made for 5 billion naira to address this time now. And the last year was 3 billion. This time you have 5 billion available to address this problem. And he still says, and like we quite rightly told last time, it should be a first retired, first service basis.
According to government records, Adamawa State has over 12,000 registered pensioners, with arrears running into several billions. Officials said the 8 billion package will be released on a first-come, first-served basis. 5 billion naira goes to state pensioners and 3 billion naira to local government pensioners. Labour unions and retirees are hailing the gesture, describing it as a bold step towards addressing a long waiting period.
The amount has already been specified, and also those to benefit have already been specified in order of first come, first served. And this committee, I'm going to assure you, cannot alter anything.
I say it's a celebration day today. I don't think I'm wrong, because the pensioners have been long waiting for this day, and it has come. Whatever you are waiting for, by God willing, one day it will come. It has come.
Meanwhile, Governor Adamawa Fintiri received members of the Nigerian Labour Congress and trade union in the state on a thank you visit for his commitment to workers' welfare in the state.
Your Excellency, what you have done to the workers of Adamawa State can be seen and can be touched, not only Your Excellency, your government is one particular government that can make labor leaders go to sleep, and that can even make labor leaders redundant.
Solidarity forever.
JC Daniel, TVC News, Yola.
The TVC News reporter Jesse Daniel joins me on the news for insight into this story. Jesse, after years of complaints from pensioners, the release of 8 billion naira sounds like real relief, I believe. But from your conversations, how are the retirees receiving this news? Do they see it as something that is long time coming or just another political gesture?
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day here in the city of Yola, and indeed Adamawa State is answering to its name as the land of beauty. Now, Adamawa State is blessed with numerous resources, and currently right now the state government is constructing roads, building bridges, connecting communities, and it's interesting to know that Adamawa State has a breathtaking landscapes. Now, added to this particular, as the state is receiving its own beauty, one of the things that the state government is doing is that there's a crop of persons that are referred to as the engine room of the government. And this particular engine room of the government are people who execute all the plans and policies of government across board. Now, this group of persons are referred to as the civil servant in the state. Now, ever since this particular administrations came into power, they've been able to put the welfare of this particular group of persons as a core mandate for them to ensure that their welfare are taken care of. Now, imagine putting in over 35 years of productive service into the civil service, and you now become something else at the end of retirement. That is why now this government, in its own particular wisdom, has now taken it upon themselves also to ensure that the retirees, pensioners in the state also receive what is duly accrued to them and as at when due. Now, ever since this government came into power, it will interest you to know that Adamawa State government has never had one failure of non-payment of salary, even for a single month. ever since Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri came into power in 2015. You can also recall that Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri was also an acting governor for a little period of time before he was now elected as a substantive governor of the state. So this particular period, on the 25th or 26th of every month, every civil servant in Adamawa State receive what we call the Fintiri alert. That is their own salary comes in as at when due. Now, with this particular intervention, ever since he took into power, substantive government, previous government before him, have left a backlog of non-payment of pensions, which is running into billions of naira. And we all are not new to the plight of pensioners in the whole country. But with this particular intervention, earlier on, he made an intervention to the pensioners by paying the sum of 3 billion naira to cater for backlog of pensions from 2012 to 2015. Now, this particular 5 billion naira that has been earmarked for pensioners within the state, from the state government, is to be able to address those from 2015, where he stopped earlier on, from 2015 downward, and also to also make provision for 3 billion naira for those at the local government level. This is not a giant stretch to ensure that we already are aware that injection of this particular money or these things that are acute to them is also going to translate and reflect in the economy of the street, of the state.
Jesse.
Just of recent, the state government has. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So looking at, giving us exactly, I even love the fact that you said it is questioned the Fintiri alert. But Governor Fintiri framed this intervention as part of wider civil service reforms. But as we know, Nigeria has seen pension crises recur across states despite similar interventions. What policies or reforms is the government putting in place to ensure that retirees and pensioners are paid as and when due?
Yeah, currently right now, do you know the issue of pensions in the country, and also especially Adamawa State is not new to it, is as a result of the fact that previous governments have not been able to address some of these issues. Now, there have been over 2-3 governments before Governor Ahmadu Fintiri came up on board. Now, those particular backlogs are what the government is trying to now be able to clear off. But Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, when the labor unions visited him, said that whatsoever is going to take the government of the day to be able to clear this backlog, because the more they are not being cleared, it means that because retirees will keep on coming up. So what his administration is trying to do is to be able to clear this backlog and also to be able to introduce what they call the contributory pension scheme in the states. Because currently, right now, the scheme is not currently being run in the state. But the government is selling this idea to the labor unions and also to the civil servants in Adamawa State, that if for us to be able to address this particular issue of non-payment of pension promptly, non-payment of gratuity, non-payment of their final retirement benefits, they must be able to return to the Nigerian pension contributory pension scheme. So that way, it will help to alleviate that. It will now be able to help the state government to plan ahead so that we will not continue to have perennial non-payment of pensions in the state. And also, the state government has also made other programs available for civil servants in the state, which eventually the retirees or pensioners will be benefiting also. Something like the Adamawa State Contributory Health Scheme. So that way, retirees and also even serving civil servants in the state access free health care. Right. This is not aside the usual fresh air that the Adamawa State citizens are currently enjoying. So these are some of the policies and programs, and he said that his sleeves are currently still also rolled up to ensure that Adamawa State citizens enjoy not just the breath of fresh air, but the dividends of democracy.
We see as all of these policies, plans, and programs of government will definitely pan out, especially for the retirees who have been long, suffering regarding what is due to them. But the devil is in the detail, as they do say. Jesse Daniel, thank you so much for your insight. Thank you.